I'm going to show you how you can take your factory Tacoma side mirror and take it from this and upgrade to this wide angle mirror that also has a built-in sequential turn signal right at the bottom of the mirror, just like this. Hey guys, welcome back for another video. If you don't know me, my name's Chris. This is the Fortune Taco. These wide angle side mirrors are from Aspire Auto Accessories. They are going to be compatible with the 3rd gen Toyota Tacoma 2016 to 2023. They also make them for the 4Runner. The mirrors that I ended up going with, they are going to be the blue mirrors. The blue tint to them kind of gives it an anti-glare feature. They also have the heating element in them, just like the factory ones do. I do have blind spot monitoring on my Tacoma, so these have the blind spot monitors in them. And then one upgrade addition, they have sequential turn signals down at the bottom of the mirror. Once we get the install done, I will show you what that looks like. For the tools in this install, you're just going to need a flathead screwdriver and a small set of pliers, and that should be it. Without wasting any more time, let's get to the install. All right, so the first thing we need to do is remove the plastic mirror cover that is on the back of your mirror. This could simply be done by just placing your fingers around the edge of it. There's a really good lip right here, and you want to pull back on that, and it'll just pop off. Once you get the back of the mirror cap off, you're going to have some of these wires coming through here. These two on the top left corner are for the heating element of the glass, and then this one up here is going to be for the blind spot monitor. There's a little tab you need to lift up on it, and then you can pull this connector out, and that's going to be for your blind spot monitoring. Just wanted to disconnect that, kind of get that out of the way. Now you can push back out on this side of the mirror. There is a white clip in here that is going to hold the center of the mirror on. There's 4 tabs around it. Now what I found to be the easiest way to get the mirror separated from the mirror housing, if you get a flathead screwdriver in between that and the mirror and gently just pry without damaging anything, you will then get the clips to snap and separate from that white clip. Now from the back side, once you kind of get it worked away from that white clip, here's that white clip I was talking about, you want to just gently pull back on the mirror. These are the 4 black clips in the backs of the mirror I was talking about. All 4 of these snap into this white clip here. Now the next thing we need to do is just disconnect these wires, and that's 2. Now the mirror's been separated. Now, supplied with this wide mirror kit, you obviously have a driver's side mirror, passenger side mirror. They're also going to come with these blind spot monitor lights that are not connected because some mirrors have them, some mirrors don't. Now, if you chose to get the sequential turn signals, what would also be supplied in the kit is going to be these splice connectors. So this is how you would tap into the turn signal that is currently on your mirror on the outside. I'll show you here in just a minute. So you'll get the sequential turn signal on the glass of your mirror. So now with our new wide angle mirror, we want to get this connected properly. So the 2 black wires we disconnected from the factory heating element, we connect those again. Those simply just slide on just like we took off the factory ones. Little blind spot monitor light that they supply. I realized this after I installed it. I was trying to figure out how to get it in there. It wasn't really holding in. There is some double-sided tape on here. There's a little piece of film. If you pull that film off, then stick it in the slot, it is now stuck in there and it's not going nowhere. So you want to make sure to wire this blind spot monitor up around the top so it doesn't get all mixed up in here. Feed them through the back side, and then you just need to align the mirror. Once you have it aligned, give it a firm press in the center. You will hear all those clips snap just like that did, and now it is secure. So the wiring on the back side of your mirror might not have all this. I have the Miso Customs V5 turn signals installed, and that's what this wiring harness is related to. The main thing you're going to want to look at is going to be the power and negative wires going to your factory turn signal. The pink is positive and the white is negative. So we're going to be connecting the leads coming from the new mirror and tap them into that using these supplied connectors from Aspire Auto Accessories. So taking 2 of these little splice tab. You are going to place 1 over each wire, and using a set of pliers, crimp down until that clicks and locks into place. We're gonna do, like I mentioned, 1 on each wire. All right, so now that we have the 2 taps on the factory wires, you simply just need to plug them in. The red wire to the pink wire, and then the black wire to the white wire. That now should be properly wired for the sequential turn signals. So we can go ahead and tuck all this back in. Like I mentioned before, if you don't have the MISO turn signals, you're not going to have all this extra wiring that I have. So now that we have the heating element connected, that should have been the first thing we do. The sequential turn signals are wired up. The last thing to do is connecting the blind spot monitoring, if you have it. Once all your connections are made, that should pretty much finish up the install of the mirror. Now all that's left is to test it out and make sure the wiring works. All right, so if I go ahead and just turn the vehicle onto accessory mode, the first thing you'll notice is the blind spot monitor, and that is just anytime you start up your vehicle, the blind spot monitor goes through a test. So that powering on is showing you that blind spot is connected and working. And then if we turn the signal on, we're gonna see the sequential turn signal has been wired properly and it's functioning how it should be. Now, I know you've been watching this film on here and you've just been waiting for me to pull it off. Everybody loves that, right? Well, that's gonna go ahead and be it for the installation of the Aspire Auto Accessories wide angle mirror. Like I mentioned before, mine has the blue tint. You can get it either clear or with the blue tint. It has the sequential turn signals, blind spot monitoring, and also the heating element. If you go on the website, you can check all the different features you can get. They have multiple different options as far as some features you can get it with or without. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please do give me a thumbs up. It really means a lot to me. Drop a comment down below if you have any questions for me, any questions related to this product or this video, or just anything in general. If you enjoyed this video and you're interested in any other future content I'm gonna make on this channel related to the Fortune Taco or anything I do with the Fortune Taco, please do subscribe. If you made it this far, I appreciate you and thank you for watching. We'll see you on the next video.